and welcome to Prudent News. Now a look at the headlines. Chowgule admission controversy ends. Chowgule management agrees to start admissions for higher secondary. Students will have to apply for admissions online from Thursday. Madai sanctuary camera trap captures a tigress. Tigress was spotted a month back too. She is a resident tigress. 2 cubs also spotted, says Forest Department. First day of school. Children happy to meet friends and teachers again. Rain relief makes children happier. Mining Department office to function 24/7. 2 staffers to receive emergency calls during monsoon at night. Negligence on duty will be dealt with strictly. And Thilari farmers never approached Goa government to claim compensation, says Water Resource Minister. Agrees that Karnataka is not ready to stop the Madai diversion project. Now the news in detail. The admission fiasco at the Chowgule Higher Secondary has finally ended. Chowgule management has agreed to grant admissions to students for 11th standard. Chowgule management in its reply to the Education Department notice mentioned that they would give admissions to students in 11th and 12th standard in the higher secondary. This decision came after a discussion between the government and Chowgule management on Wednesday. But the decision is only for the current year. Students will now have to fill admission forms online.
The Chowgule Higher Secondary will remain with the Chowgule management this year. The management has agreed to give admissions to 11th standard. The management has started its process of giving admissions to 11th Science and 11th Arts. Chowgule management replied to the notice issued by the Education Department on Wednesday. Government had discussion with the Chowgule management on Wednesday. Government had started its process to take over Chowgule Higher Secondary as Chowgule management had not started its admission process. Last week, Education Department had issued a notice to the Chowgule management. Total 494 students had taken forms for admission. 444 forms were grabbed on Tuesday, 360 for science and 84 in arts stream. Wednesday, 50 forms were grabbed, science 40 and 10 for arts. Admission process was due in South Goa Deputy Director of Education's office on Thursday. But after the decision, Chowgule management has agreed to give admissions to 11th standard. Hence, the admissions to students will be online. Forms grabbed by the students will not be accepted. Principal of Chowgule College, R.V. Gaunkar said, the admissions will be open for students on Chowgule website. Chowgule Higher Secondary classes will commence from Monday. Sources informed, Chowgule management would request the government to permit them to shut down Chowgule Higher Secondary from next academic year. 2013 batch of students will be allowed to complete their 12th standard education. Senior reporter Laukik Shilkar and Mayur Naik with video journalist Omkar Falari for Prudent.
Madai Wildlife Sanctuary has captured the tigress in its camera once again. The tigress was spotted last month in Madai area. It is known that she is a resident tigress and lives in Madai area. The Wildlife Conservation Society is presently engrossed in surveying tigers in sanctuaries of Netrawali, Kotigaon and Madai. Tigress has been trapped in the camera set up at Vageri. Tigress was also spotted in Madai, Keri area a month ago. Chief Conservator of Forest Richard D'Souza informed that people have witnessed 2 cubs in the area.
Tigress which we had got on camera trap during the last event in May has been resighted again by the Wildlife Conservation Society cameras yesterday at Vageri Hill, because the matching was done and it was found that it was the same tigress. That means the tigress is roaming around within the limits of Goa forest. But tiger knows no boundary. I have given to understand that some cubs have been spotted, but we are trying to camera trap. If we get that, it will be a big achievement. That is what the villagers have been telling, that there is a tigress with two cubs. Maybe a different tigress, because if this tigress was with cubs, the cubs would have been together. That means possibly there is a different tigress. So we are trying to put camera traps wherever we have been able to track.
Ironed uniforms, new tiffins, new water bottles, new school bags, new books, and a joy of meeting friends and teachers. Most of the schools in the state reopened on Wednesday. After saying bye-bye to summer vacations, students started their daily schedule by getting up early in the morning, reaching school on time, morning prayers, and yes, a beginning of new academic year. The first day of school.
Happy and all everything because like after 2 months of school, like this is my final year SSC student, so it'll be my last year in Don Bosco's.
It's time for a short break. Stay tuned.